Each year, ONFA recognizes exceptional tenants who are working to make their communities better places to live. This year's winners have all made meaningful contributions and contributed to the well-being of their own nonprofit housing organization and neighborhood. Join me as we congratulate this year's Tenant Achievement Recognition Award recipients. Leslie Kringan has been an influential member of the Pape and Renwick community since she moved to Wood Green Community Housing in 2008. During her tenancy, her perseverance and strength have made a difference in the lives of her fellow residents and her community. Leslie has overcome many obstacles in her own life, but when Leslie arrived at Wood Green, she made a decision to make it her home and is now celebrating 4 years of sobriety. She set out clear objectives for herself, sought supports to help accomplish her goals, and moved forward to become an active volunteer and respected community leader. Her understanding of addiction, homelessness, and instability helps her to reach out to vulnerable tenants. Since 2008, Leslie has been integral in Wood Green's Safety Committee, formed to address on-site security concerns that threaten the safety of residents. As co-chair of the committee, she shows ongoing leadership and dedication by facilitating meetings, encouraging residents to participate, and educating them about safety issues. Since Leslie began working on the committee, more residents have come forward with their concerns. Police presence is also now more welcomed by residents, and they are more likely to speak with officers or call 911 when incidents occur. This positively impacts the safety on-site for everyone. Leslie also volunteers her time with many community initiatives such as community kitchens, food distributions, committees, and fundraising events. These initiatives help foster a connected, healthy tenant community. Residents now get to know and help their neighbors, are better educated about safety, and are more involved in community programs. Leslie often liaises with neighborhood businesses when seeking donations for events. Jessica Ostrom, community development housing worker at Wood Green, says that Leslie always represents Wood Green in a positive way and educates the community about its successes and programming. Her tenacity and tireless efforts to effect change have garnered the respect of our tenants and community members, says Jessica. Leslie's work as a tenant representative and volunteer program leader has helped to build a strong community. She has returned to school to begin a career as a community social services worker, where she'll continue to make a difference in the lives of many. Congratulations, Leslie, and all the best as you take on your new career. John Dixon believes in giving back and has been demonstrating that belief since he became a tenant of Home-Based Nonprofit Housing Inc. in 2009. Since then, he has reached out to the local community to assist seniors in his neighborhood with yard work, house cleaning, errands, and other chores. He continues to build relationships with his neighbors through his passion for gardening. He developed 2 large vegetable gardens in the neighborhood and shares his love of plants and gardening with neighbors, says Lisa Oram, manager of supportive housing at Kingston Home-Based Nonprofit Housing. I really admire him for his dedication to our organization. He has inspired so many of our tenants to get involved. John also volunteers through the community. He helped unload trucks of donated goods at St. Vincent de Paul that were donated for people living in poverty, and, when asked, graciously agreed to participate in a video about St. Vincent de Paul's work. In April 2011, John took part in a United Way video, Change Starts Here. He received much positive feedback on his message about the importance of having a place to call home. This led to his involvement with the United Way of Kingston, Frontenac, Lennox, and Addington, and he is now a volunteer speaker for their Speakers Bureau. By sharing his very personal story delivered in his unique, charismatic style, John highlights the issues that confront our communities daily, says Bhavana Varma, President and CEO of United Way of Kingston, Frontenac, Lennox, and Addington. His eloquence and honesty provide a moving testimonial to the resilience and courage of those who are impacted by homelessness, poverty, mental health, and the caring and compassion of those who work with them. John was a keynote speaker at a United Way 2012 campaign launch. With over 500 people in attendance, he spoke eloquently with humor and passion about the experience of being homeless and what housing means to him. John DiPaolo, Vice President of Operations at United Way, says John's openness in speaking about his past experiences puts a very human face on homelessness, raising awareness of this critical issue not just in the Kingston area, but across Canada. Despite facing mental and physical health challenges, John has accomplished so much and always has a positive attitude towards his neighborhood and his community. Congratulations, John, and thanks for your unwavering commitment. Philip Dufresne has been known as the unsung hero of HouseLink Community Homes since he moved there in 1992. During this time, he has been very busy volunteering on committees, helping with programs, and attending board meetings. Philip's story of homelessness and the impact supportive housing has had on his life has reached thousands of individuals. He has been an advocate for a number of social policy changes, both at the municipal and provincial level, and never misses an opportunity to send messages to politicians about poverty, affordable housing, and mental illness. Philip is also a full-time tenant advocate and a spokesman for people who have experienced homelessness. He is an advocate and committed participant in everything that he takes on and can always be counted on. He has served as a board member for ONFA and is currently sitting on HouseLink's board of directors. Brian Davis, Executive Director of HouseLink, recognizes Philip as an important member of the board. He's always reminding us of due process, bylaws, and our responsibilities. In times of conflict, he is fair, listens to both sides of an issue, and takes care when providing his opinions. He always ensures that each decision made represents the entire group, says Brian. Philip lives his tremendous commitment to social justice every day. He has been an active member of the Homecoming Community Choice Coalition, Toronto East Counselling and Support Services Board, Change Toronto, and the Dream Team, a group of psychiatric consumer survivors, advocates for more supportive housing in Ontario for people with mental illness. By sharing his personal story, by conducting and presenting research, and by standing up for human rights, Philip demonstrates and promotes the life-altering benefits of supportive housing. Philip was even willing to use his name to represent legal human rights challenges against discriminatory zoning policies in municipalities, says Joanna Pavukovic, Dream Team Coordinator. He is truly an ambassador for people with mental health issues and a crucial member of our team. Philip is always willing to draw on his own personal experiences of homelessness and discrimination to speak out against prejudice and intolerance. Life hasn't always been easy for Philip Dufresne, but you wouldn't know it to see his cheerful smile. Congratulations, Philip, and thank you for your great contributions to the housing sector. Please join us once again in congratulating Leslie, John, and Philip, the 2012 winners of the Tenant Achievement Recognition Awards.